I built this fence last year, about almost exactly a year ago. Pretty much mostly by myself. I had a little bit of help, but just thought I would do sort of a part 2 follow-up for how the fence is doing now that it's been a year and it's been through all 4 seasons. We live in southern Indiana, so we get all ranges of weather here. If you do want to see the first video of how I made the fence, you can watch that on my channel as well. But this will just be a follow-up for how the fence is doing now. So if you have seen the first video, you'll probably notice that the fence is darker now. We did stain it this past spring. We got stain from Menards. We used Pittsburgh semi-transparent brand and tinted in, or the color was teak, T-E-A-K. We really like the color. I think it came out really well. The only drawback to having a darker color is the darker color really highlights all the bird poop. That's something I had not considered. So I don't really like going around and just cleaning up bird poop all the time, so kind of forced to look at these white spots all over, which isn't the greatest. Not a deal breaker. I still like the color. The other thing we did to it was we added these little metal caps to each post. These are about $2 from Home Depot, and we have like 40 something posts, so that actually kind of added up. And then on each like corner or end we put a solar cap. These are about $6, which I thought wasn't too bad. So a lot of people have asked how the fence is holding up so far in the comments, and for the most part, really, really well. I'm really happy with it. The only issue I'm getting is some of these posts have started to twist, or I don't know if they're done twisting, if they're going to continue twisting, but you can see that's flush right there and not right there. And when I installed it, this was flush. And then when you look at the bottom, it's still flush, so it's like somewhere towards the middle it's starting to twist. So this is all pressure treated wood, so I guess there's some issue with the drying, something maybe I did wrong. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, there's my pinky finger. It's not too bad, so as long as it doesn't get too much worse, I really don't mind. I don't really notice unless I'm looking up close. It doesn't seem to be causing any type of structural problems. It's just more aesthetic at this point. So I'd say maybe I have like 10 posts that are doing that. Not all of them. I'd say less than half. So we'll see how it does in the future. I'm fine as long as it doesn't get too much worse. Other than that, there's really no issues with the wood. We really, really like the fence so far. I'd give it like a 9.5 out of 10, and just that twisting issue has been the only reason I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10. It's exactly what we wanted. It's high enough that we don't have to worry about our dog jumping out. Now I did have to stagger or step it down here because we do live on a slope, and then I just used the extra metal that we had for our panels to fill in gaps underneath here, so we don't have to worry about our dog getting out. He has not escaped one time. Happy to report that. The kids have not got out one time, and obviously that would be bad because we live next to this pond. But we feel very confident letting them play in the backyard that they are secure. Also, we just really appreciate that we can still see through the fence when we're sitting, on our back patio here. We can still see the pond. I did build my fence in the year 2020, a year ago. It's June 2021 right now. And the price of lumber has since skyrocketed. So the supplies cost, I'm sure, will be more expensive for a fence like this at the current time, which is June 2021. Hopefully the price will have gone down by the time you watch the video. Just getting back to that issue of the posts twisting. if that was to continue, you know, and I wanted to remove a post and replace it, I would just have to take these screws out. You know, I put 5 or 6 screws from the panel into the post on each side, and then I would just yank this panel out, and then I'd have to dig up the post, which would be a pain because it's concreted in there. Put in a new post, reconcrete it, and then install the panel again. So it wouldn't be the end of the world. It wouldn't be the death of the fence or anything if this issue does keep getting worse, which I don't think it's going to, just based on how it's looked the past few months. I don't notice much of a difference. But if it does, that's what I'll have to do. So there is a way to remedy the situation, is what I'm trying to say. Overall, we love the fence. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I would probably look into the pressure treated wood and how to prevent it from twisting if I was going to do it again. But other than that minor issue, everything's been really great. We increased our backyard size probably by, I don't know, 6 times. If you look right here, this is what our previous fenced in backyard was. Now we have all of this, as I'm getting shot with a sprinkler. Anyway, if you decide to do this project, good luck. And if you have any questions, I will try to answer them in the comments. So good luck. Thanks for watching.